But claiming that we today should be guided by the worldview of illiterate peasants in the Iron Age peasants who didn't know the Earth orbited the sun and wrote down scriptures based on their beliefs at the time, they argue that that should guide our life today when we've discovered 100 billion galaxies in the universe and discovered all this stuff, is ludicrous. So you're absolutely right. The birth of science and religion are the same. And in fact, modern science grew out of religion. People point that out, and they say to me, how dare you talk about religion, as being outdated? Science grew out of religion. And I say to them, well, that's fine, but children outgrow their parents, right? It's so great. No doubt, religious ideas, and all early scientists were religious because it was the only game in town. You couldn't be educated except the church controlled all the universities, and so it was like the National Science Foundation of the 16th century. It's not surprising they were all religious because that was the only game in town. So that helped create the birth of modern science, but science outgrew it.
Ludwig Wittgenstein once said, "We feel that even when all possible scientific questions have been answered, the problems of life remain completely untouched." Now, this is a very powerful statement made by this philosopher, because what he highlights is that science cannot deal with the questions of life. It does not deal with the metaphysical. It does not deal with the questions of how we should live, what's right, what's wrong, what's good, what's bad. Science deals with just merely studying and trying to understand the material physical world around us. But here in the clip by Krauss, what we see is that he's making somewhat of a category mistake. And it seems quite deliberate, because he wants to sort of highlight or suggest that religion is outdated and science is a more evolved version of religion, just like children outgrowing their parents. Well, we're really talking about apples and oranges here. No matter how many galaxies you discover, no matter how many planetary systems you discover, no matter how much you better understand the laws of physics, etc., that's not going to give us more clarity on how we should live our lives and what we should do and what's good and what's bad. Obviously, people like Krauss seem to want to conflate these two things because they want to do away with religion, and whatever helps them do that, they will go ahead with and misrepresent from that perspective. That being said, I just wanted to clarify that. I know it's a quick short video. I want to know your thoughts in regards to what you make of the clip by Krauss and what you make of this idea that, science has done away with religion. I want to know your thoughts. Let me know them in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe and click the notification bell. Until next time, take care.